how to handle the great shift in the relationship. Guys, you felt it. I felt it. He felt it. He felt it. We all have that specific feeling that we feel when we're in a relationship and you just know, something just shifted. You know when that shift happens. And I think the thing is, we don't know how to process that shift. We know the relationship maybe at the end of the break, you feel me? We may feel like something she just did, it just don't fit. She just did something. I don't know what it is, but I felt the shift. Her energy is shift. There's something going on here. And I'm trying to tell you guys, this is how you can handle it. Because most guys are confused on when they feel this or when they sense it. It's like our spidey senses, right? Like, that's really what it is, right? But what I'm trying to tell you and how to show you guys how to handle it is because the main thing is knowing that it's happening. So when I tell you guys, hey, you have to solve it by time. So the reason why I'm telling you guys, hey, sometimes you just need time, right? You may need a week to just kind of process it, see what it is, see how it's feeling. But usually a lot of times, like when I've gone through the great shift and I felt the great shift in a relationship, I was always the guy, like I felt it, so I figured out that I needed to figure out the solving. Like I needed to solve the issue ASAP. But the solving was like pressing the button and being like, why is the red button working? Why is the red button not working? And then I realized, maybe if I just gave it a little space, right? And this is why I tell you guys about time. Time for the guys, right? If you're going through the great shift, you need to remove access to the time that you're giving to this girl. That's the honest truth. Give yourself time to relinquish the act. Because if you look at your actions, right? You're either asking for her to do too much. You're either pursuing way too hard. Right? You guys, this happens abruptly. Like, a lot of guys, bro, we're so systematic with it that we'll be in a relationship and everything's going good. And we feel the great shift, and you're like, why did everything happen? What just happened? And I was consistent. We're talking, saying good morning. We're saying all these good things. We're saying all these good things, and it's persistent. But the reason why the great shift happens, and you know it happens, and you don't know what to do with it. So what I'm trying to say is, you need to, as a man, step away. Right? You need to say, hey, I'm not going to text her for a day. Okay. I haven't texted for a day. Next day, how is she responding to my text? How is she acting in my text? Because the reason for it is because it's a telltale sign. Because a lot of guys don't want to admit it, that the relationship is near the end or something just happened within a relationship. You know you didn't do anything wrong. You know on the other person's side, she did something wrong. And a lot of guys love to just turn their blinders on and like literally not even look at the problem. And that's the problem with a lot of guys getting their heart broken. Their heart breaks and breaking up with these girls. Or these girls are cheating and doing something suspicious. And it sucks because you know you're a good person. A lot of you guys are good guys. Right? A lot of guys don't want to be good guys. A lot of guys don't want to be nice guys. But they get into these situations where these girls that they're talking to have literally shifted, something happened, and now all of a sudden, I don't know what to do. So I'm trying to tell you guys, solve it with time. Take back your energy and focus on yourself. Because you can go a day or 2 days without talking to that girl, and you'll be okay. But a lot of guys don't want to do that because now I'm giving that 10 out of 10 daddy. You know, she's getting her space that she needs. No, you're giving an opportunity to recognize she's going to probably start thinking on her actions. And a lot of guys don't do this because they think that they're going to lose the girl. Let her think about what her actions. Let her sit with it. Because she's either going to bring it up to you or she's going to start asking you questions. And then you can say, you know, we play it cool and you be like X, Y, and Z, but give it time. Guys, next, call it out. It's too many times where I think the thing with these girls that we talk to, right? We often see that there's this thing where I can tell you, hey, give it time. But sometimes the greatest understanding about female nature, the greatest understanding about male nature, the greatest understanding as a guy to recognize is we all are on the time. I tell you, hey, give it time. And maybe that may solve the problem of the great shift. Or you can call it out as soon as you feel it. Because most times, most guys will not speak on it, and they'll let it drag into the Sahara Desert, and they'll be lugging on this hurt and this pain, knowing you know something happened, and you will drag it. So I'm saying, once you start figuring out, okay, well, my time is precious. I hold my time at an XY value, and if she doesn't see that, well, I know that if I don't nip this in the butt right now, if I don't talk about this right now, then we, as a relationship, aren't going to work. Because a lot of you guys like to drag things. You have a whole bag of luggage, and you just be dragging it. And you know there's something wrong with the relationship. You know something happened in a relationship. You know she probably did something in a relationship because why are you texting dry? Why are you not communicating how you used to communicate? What happened? And we all know we know this because there's pinpoint data that we like, something's not right. And a lot of guys like to oversee it. So I'm trying to tell you guys, as a man, start calling out these things, even though it's uncomfortable. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yeah, you have to say, hey, I'm going to be honest with you. There's something that happened. I don't know what it is. But if you don't tell me, I'm going to leave the relationship. Because, yeah, it's like, oh, why are you backing her? Because there's something wrong. It's not inherently, this is why I love to talk about this, is because a lot of guys think like, hey, if I say this, like maybe am I projecting? But let's literally break it down. You are on a routine. You see her at the end of the day. If you go through your same routine, some guys, yeah, you can start, if you're super self-aware, if you're not secure, and I'm talking about to the guys that really are secure, that understand this, you know you do your day-to-day things, you know how to hold yourself to a standard that nobody can even infiltrate, those guys know how to call out BS. And if you're able to call out BS and you can manufacture that within yourself and you can say, hey, I've seen this game before, and if you can call it out, then you know that at the end of the day, she's probably going to tell you something that you probably don't want to hear, but it's good because you don't have to waste time, wasting a week, wasting a month, wasting X, Y, at a time because you know something is hidden behind that door. And that's what I'm trying to say. A lot of guys, you guys need to start calling out stuff because people, she would sit there in front of your face like, man, you're thinking too much. You're saying too much. I don't know what's wrong with you. And then 2-3 weeks later, you figure out she did something with somebody X and you understand, I knew there was something wrong. She just didn't want to tell me. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. If you don't recognize that great shift and you don't call it out right there and then, right? If you don't call it out, she's going to prolong that relationship that she's having outside of the thing, and she's going to not prioritize it. And then she's going to probably tell you X, Y, and Z to make you feel like, oh, you're tweaking. And I'm trying to say, hey, guys, give her that other statement. If you don't tell me what's going on right now, I'm leaving. I don't care how good the relationship is. And a lot of guys don't know how to do that because they're so stuck on this girl being their only girl in the world. Guys, you become more, you literally raise your level of experience because you said that. You literally have an opportunity. You are literally not an option anymore. You are the option. And that's what puts you in a different bracket. So I need you guys to understand that too. Next, you leave. Lastly, some guys understand that there's this door. There's the door. And you feel the great shift. And I'm saying, hey, some guys go the petty way, some guys, but I'm trying to tell you guys, leave. I know you don't want to hear this, but I want you to look at all the data points of past experiences, and you knew there was a great shift that happened. And how long did that relationship last before you guys stopped talking? So all these points are good to go about. But if you know, well, I guess this is the end of the story. As soon as you feel it, like, okay, at that point, you as a guy can do two options. You can have fun and understand all roads lead to Rome, all roads lead to Rome. Or you could just take the option of being like, no more wasting time. Adios. And you could go like that. And this gives you another barrier to entry to another level you've never been on as a guy. Because a lot of times we look at leading girls hard. We don't lead girls, we don't endure it. But that's the problem with today's dating cycle and dating game is every guy is willing to endure the hard, the tough battles. Leave. It's okay to rebuild again. It's okay to look for something new. It's okay to say, hey, I'm taking this tie, this draw, and I'm leaving and I'm going to have a 0-1-0 record. There wasn't no loss on my part. She may have felt like she had a loss on her part, but at the end of the day, I don't have to go through the trauma of her telling me, yeah, I cheated on you, I did this, I've been emotionally cheating. It's like all these different things that we sit here and be like, okay. Ask yourself this as a guy. When you felt the great shift, do you feel like you can salvage that relationship? And if he says yes, do 1 and 2. But if you feel like you don't, if you understand that you literally can't salvage your relationship, leave. Save time. You don't have to be the beggar. You don't have to sit here and say, hey, I want you, I want you, I want you. You don't have to be that guy. Be the guy that you know exactly who you're going to be and not accept the BS and move forward and take the step to say, hey, I'm going to leave. Or be the guy that says, the relationship done. I'm going to have fun. I don't even care. So you start going through these, you start playing these games and you go to a different rank. That's side quest. When you turn your main quest into a side quest, it hit different. Now, not every guy knows how to play that game. But I'm trying to say, when you can change your main quest into a side quest to look for another main quest, it hits different. The game becomes funner. But you just have to be able to say, I'm going to accept this. I've already lost this game, so I might as well just have fun at the end. Because now I don't care. And that's where you win. So it's up to you to understand how to handle these great shifts in a relationship. So, believe it or not, class is closed. Guys. Look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. We're back. I know you guys are asking for so many videos. I'm giving you all the videos. But guys, please, go ahead. Go to the Book of Yay, bro. Go to the Book of Yay on YouTube. I'm posting every single day. I'm posting every single day on YouTube. Lock in, get some more information. I know a lot of you guys are looking for game. You guys are trying to figure out every single thing. I just want you to tap in. And guys, the Discord will be open very soon. I'm trying to tell you guys, please lock in. And if you haven't seen it, the link is probably up. Go into the Discord. There's going to be moments where we're talking about, hey, conversations between each guy, and we're trying to figure out certain things. We're going to be doing Bible studies. We're going to be doing all the things that we need to do to grow, guys. So these are going to be moments where you guys can ask me questions, leave questions in the chat so I can talk about them and tell you guys how my views are. I'm going to be uploading more YouTube videos, more other content. Just tap in. Tell a friend, share a friend. I think everybody needs it. I think we're changing the game. I think we have the best team right now. I think the group of guys are about to join. The group of guys are locking in today. Our team is going to the championship. I promise you, like, I know that it's like, y'all, like, you guys ask me for a lot of things, and I'm here, right? I just want you guys to take the next step. Go to YouTube, the Book of Yay, lock in. Go to the Discord, join the Discord. We're locking in. Guys, we are going to go to the championship. I'm taking us to the championship. And I mean each and every person, because I think at the end of the day, we all need more energy and more life. There's other people that have game. Go ahead, share that in the chat. We can grow together. So guys, lock in. The Book of Yay. The Book of Yay. The Book of Yay.